Oliver Napoleon Hill was an American self-help author. Napoleon was born in Wise Country, Virginia, in 1883. He was a young man with an incredible amount of potential who became a local mountain reporter. At the tender age of 13, he is best known for his book Think and Grow Rich, which is among the best-selling self-help books of all time. Most of his books were promoted as expounding principles to achieve success. Let's discover the timeless wisdom of personal development guru Napoleon Hill in this captivating compilation of his most powerful quotes, designed to inspire and motivate you towards success. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. When defeat comes, accept it as a signal that your plans are not sound. Rebuild those plans and set sail once more toward your coveted goal. You are the master of your destiny. You can influence, direct, and control your own environment. You can make your life what you want it to be. If you can't do great things, do small things in a great way. Do not wait. The time will never be just right. Start where you stand and work whatever tools you may have at your command, and better tools will be found as you go along. Before success comes in any man's life, he is sure to meet with much temporary defeat and, perhaps, some failure. When defeat overtakes a man, the easiest and most logical thing to do is to quit. That is exactly what the majority of men do. More than 500 of the most successful men this country has ever known told the author their greatest success came just one step beyond the point at which defeat had overtaken them. Set your mind on a definite goal and observe how quickly the world stands aside to let you pass. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. The starting point of all achievement is desire. Keep this constantly in mind. Weak desire brings weak results, just as a small fire makes a small amount of heat. When your desires are strong enough, you will appear to possess superhuman powers to achieve. Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. You may be hurt if you love too much, but you will live in misery if you love too little. Happiness is found in doing, not merely possessing. The man who does more than he is paid for will soon be paid for more than he does. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. Our only limitations are those we set up in our own minds. A goal is a dream with a deadline. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing love for all humanity, because I know that a negative attitude toward others can never bring me success. I will cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them and in myself. We refuse to believe that which we don't understand. Cherish your vision and your dreams as they are the children of your soul, the blueprints of your ultimate achievements. To win the big stakes in this changed world, you must catch the spirit of the great pioneers of the past, whose dreams have given to civilization all that it has of value, the spirit that serves as the lifeblood of our own country, your opportunity and mine, to develop and market our talents. Put your foot upon the neck of the fear of criticism by reaching a decision not to worry about what other people think, do, or say. Hold a picture of yourself long and steadily enough in your mind's eye, and you will be drawn toward it. There is a difference between wishing for a thing and being ready to receive it. No one is ready for a thing until he believes he can acquire it. The state of mind must be belief, not mere hope or wish. Open-mindedness is essential for belief. There are no limitations to the mind except those that we acknowledge. When you are able to maintain your own highest standards of integrity, regardless of what others may do, you are destined for greatness. If you do not conquer self, you will be conquered by self. Tell the world what you intend to do, but first show it. This is the equivalent of saying deeds, and not words, are what count most. Those who succeed in an outstanding way seldom do so before the age of 40. More often, they do not strike their real pace until they are well beyond the age of 50. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Remember, too, that all who succeed in life get off to a bad start and pass through many heartbreaking struggles before they arrive. The turning point in the lives of those who succeed usually comes at some moment of crisis, through which they are introduced to their other selves. Any ideas, plan, or purpose may be placed in the mind through repetition of thought. A genius is simply one who has taken full possession of his own mind and directed it toward objectives of his own choosing, without permitting outside influences to discourage or mislead him. If you are not learning while you're earning, you are cheating yourself out of the better portion of your compensation. Remember that your dominating thoughts attract, through a definite law of nature, by the shortest and most convenient route, their physical counterpart. Be careful what your thoughts dwell upon. Remember that it is not the lawyer who knows the most law, but the one who best prepares his case who wins. The strongest oak of the forest is not the one that is protected from the storm and hidden from the sun. It's the one that stands in the open where it is compelled to struggle for its existence against the winds and rains and the scorching sun. First comes thought, then organization of that thought into ideas and plans, then transformation of those plans into reality. The beginning, as you will observe, is in your imagination. Weak desires bring weak results, just as a small amount of fire brings a small amount of heat. You become what you think about. If you give up before your goal has been reached, you are a quitter. A quitter never wins and a winner never quits. Lift this sentence out, write it on a piece of paper in letters an inch high, and place it where you will see it every night before you go to sleep and every morning before you go to work. Most great people have attained their greatest success just one step beyond their greatest failure. Desire is the starting point of all achievement, not a hope, not a wish, but a keen pulsating desire which transcends everything. Awake, arise, and assert yourself, you dreamers of the world. Your star is now in ascendancy. Most so-called failures are only temporary defeats. If you believe yourself unfortunate because you have loved and lost, perish the thought. One who is loved truly can never lose entirely. Every man is what he is because of the dominating thoughts which he permits to occupy his mind. Fears are nothing more than a state of mind. Effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. The only limitation is that which one sets up in one's own mind. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve regardless of how many times you may have failed in the past or how lofty your aims and hopes may be. There is no substitute for persistence. The capacity to surmount failure without being discouraged is the chief asset of every person who attains outstanding success in any calling. Both success and failure are largely the results of habit. The time will never be just right. Start where you stand and work with whatever tools you may have at your command, and better tools will be found as you go along. Desire backed by faith knows no such word as impossible. Knowledge is only potential power. It becomes power only when, and if, it is organized into definite plans of action and directed to a definite end. Opportunity. It often comes disguised in the form of misfortune or temporary defeat. The most practical of all methods for controlling the mind is the habit of keeping it busy with a definite purpose, backed by a definite plan. So we can see that Napoleon Hill, a pioneer in personal development, is renowned for his influential ideas on success and achievement. His quotes emphasize the power of mindset, resilience, and continuous self-improvement. For example, he famously said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve," highlighting the importance of belief in one's potential. Hill also advised embracing temporary defeat as a learning opportunity and persisting towards one's goals, reflecting his belief in the power of determination. His works continue to inspire individuals to master their destinies by harnessing their thoughts and actions towards achieving greatness. What's your favorite Napoleon Hill quote?